Alright, 2.6 special program. We already know about Ayato and the Chasm. Let's see what else they got going on this update.
Tell me, Traveler, how have your adventures been lately?
Pretty boring.
With the change of season,
Not much going on.
perhaps you could consider taking time to travel and explore with friends.
So how about we get things started with a first look at the trailer for version 2.6, Zephyr of the Violet Garden.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Are they gonna decorate Inazuma up all pretty for this event?
Wow,
Queen!
it's so beautiful.
Well, I didn't expect to see her.
So many things I've never seen before.
That's interesting.
Aren't you two even a little curious about what
Is that
interesting
Albedo?
things you might see at the festival?
A signed first edition is going to become quite the collectible. I've got to get my hands on a copy.
Gene Show? How many characters they bringing over?
Arataki numero uno Ito challenge you to an all-out, no holds barred, anything goes.
Toma's just eating.
It fails to fulfill the most crucial elements. Inspiration.
What is that, a smartphone?
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
Even Venti's here getting drunk.
Greetings. Ayaka has mentioned you on numerous occasions. Delighted to make your acquaintance. I am head of the Kamisato clan, Kamisato Ayato.
And who's Ayato?
Cascade.
Ooh, that looks pretty cool.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Now to start reeling them in.
Because they didn't show off the Chasm at all. That was entirely about the festival.
If my
Never mind.
suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
Is that Dane?
As the Helitrils go in, they never emerge again. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order.
Been a while since we had some Abyss story.
A whole city that's floating in the air, upside down?
More than one kind of strange power exists here. That it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching
mushroom.
our every move.
Huh? What's
What was
this?
that enemy?
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
Yeah, Dane is here.
Find a way to stop that thing.
Some weird stuff going on. Interesting that Dane's here. I wonder what happened to him after the last time we saw him.
Let's dive in by taking a look at our new playable character, Kamisato Ayato.
Okay. I'm not interested in him at all, but let's see what he does. Interesting attack animations. That looks cool. Kind of like that. So is this burst like a Ganyu thing?
With his passive talent, Kamisato Art Daily Cooking, when Ayato cooks a dish
Kamisato Art
perfectly,
Daily
he has a
Cooking.
set chance to receive an additional suspicious dish of the same type.
Oh
Which
no.
I'm pretty sure he just turns incense straight to Toma.
Oh,
We got another Hu Tao.
Wait!
it's time to dive into the coming event wishes.
Venti and Ayaka
Ayato will be
reruns.
available
Okay.
for the earlier part of version 2.6 via the Azure Excursion event wish. At the same time, Venti will also be available via his own event wish called Ballad in Goblets.
All right, we're getting another Venti rerun.
Wonder when
And that's not all.
Kazuha
In the
is
later
getting a
part of
rerun.
version 2.6, Kamisato Ayaka will be returning for her first rerun.
All right, now that we've seen the new character coming
Oh,
our way, let's
I
jump
just noticed
into
I'm,
the all-new
sitting in
area
front of Ayato
travelers
here.
will be able to
I'll-
explore in
I'll move
version
over here.
2.6. In our
be
previous
next to
special
Traveler.
program, we gave everyone a sneak preview of the new area called the Chasm.
Ooh.
let's watch
Yeah,
a quick
let's talk
trailer
about
to
the
see what
chasm.
travelers can expect to encounter during their adventures in this new area.
Let's go.
Ooh, getting another trailer. Chasm looks cool. Always look forward to new areas to explore. Is this a domain? Ooh. There are going to be a lot of big underground areas. Is that an enemy standing there? What is that? Oh, it's something underground. It's a robot. What is that gold ore? Is that something we could mine, or is that just environment? Weird glowing pillar.
While exploring
there's
the
a
deep
lot to
underground
explore.
levels, travelers will need to use a gadget called a Lumenstone Adjuvant to aid them in exploration. This gadget will
Whoa.
illuminate the darkness, allowing
kinda
everyone to
cool.
explore even the darkest of places.
Oh, okay, so that'll make it a little less scary.
You get a
then.
flashlight.
Travelers will be able to enhance the Lumenstone Adjuvant to increase its capabilities. Doing so will also allow travelers to explore more efficiently and will even grant us a variety of rewards, including a 4-star weapon billet and an all-new name card.
Wow.
Cool.
In the Chasm, travelers will
Kinda similar
also
to the,
discover
the
a
Sakura
brand new
tree.
artifact domain called
Artifact
the Lost
domain.
Valley. Inside the domain, you'll discover a mysterious environment as
I'll
boundless
come back to look
and
at these later.
majestic as the chasm itself.
Welcome back, everyone. Next, we'll
Oh,
be
you get a free
introducing a
Shing
new
show.
event for everyone called Hues of the Violet
I
Garden.
think mine is already C6.
Ooh. Yeah. Travelers will not only have the opportunity to meet guests hailing from other nations, but
Miko and Venti
also
standing
finally
next to
see
each
some
other.
familiar faces
Didn't think
again.
I'd see that.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
I'm
gosh, Klee
pretty
meets Yoimiya?
interested to see what Yoimiya and Klee are up to. That
Oh,
seems like
no.
a pretty interesting combo.
Yeah, me too. I'm just excited to go around and see everybody.
Yeah.
How's Ito doing? No.
What is he ever doing? Our next event gameplay will be a familiar one for our audience. It's Theater Mechanicus. I'm sure many
Hey,
of you have
Theater
already played
Mechanicus.
this game, and this time around there will be some new twists to the game.
Our third event mode is called Clash of Lone Blades, which is an all-new challenge centered around sword fighting.
Ooh.
After unlocking this game mode, a new duel against a sword master with unique abilities will unlock each
You
day.
just fight him with the Traveler?
During the challenge, players
the-
will control the Traveler and will be unable to use their elemental skill and elemental burst, but instead
You
can
have, like,
use
a
an
parry?
all-new parry mechanic. Performing
That's
a parry
interesting.
will allow you to take a defensive stance. Version 2.6 will also be featuring an event for travelers who enjoy spending time in the kitchen. The event is called Spices
no
from
one.
the West. In version 2.6, we will be receiving a new challenge event called Vibro Crystal Research. We find a researcher from Fontaine
this
on the
a,
outskirts
chasm
of the
event?
chasm studying the harmonic motion transmitted between gems known as vibro crystals. Oh, right. Sure thing. So, after the player configures their
Ooh,
own
trial
vibro
characters.
crystal setup, they will obtain different combat buffs.
Okay.
Transmitter crystals govern the triggers for the buff effects, and receiver crystals will trigger the buffs once the conditions are met.
Oh.
This all sounds very scientific.
Oh my gosh.
Did you pull that out of your sleeve
He
again?
still has boba?
I always have boba.
Why aren't you sharing?
Because this is my boba.
You can still share.
Well, guys, I hate to say it, but I'm out of boba. Oh, and we've come to the end of the version 2.6 special program.
No!
What? I was
I
just gonna
know.
ask you for some boba. Where
Sorry, all
I
gone.
thought you kept so many in your sleeve.
someone gives him
What
more
happened to all
boba,
of them?
Does the
They're in
special
my tummy.
program keep going?
All right, well, that's it for us today. Thanks, everybody,
Thank
and
you.
see you in game.
Thanks, guys.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so looking at these artifacts, they're very interesting. The first set is really weird. I'm not sure I fully understand how it works. but it looks like a very just odd set that requires you to take damage or lose HP in some way in order to get its effects. And that's just not great. I mean, we only have one character in the game that benefits from losing health and drains their own health, and that's Hu Tao. But she only drains her health once every time she uses her skill. So, like, you're not using this on her. Like, I have no idea what character you would want to use this on. This just seems like a really awkward set. The second set is a lot more interesting. It basically just gives your normal attacks a chance to do a bunch of bonus damage, essentially. And, I mean, since it buffs normal attacks, you immediately think you would want this for main DPSs. Well, the thing is like, would you use this on a physical DPS? I feel like probably not, because physical DPSs can run 50% bonus physical damage as their set effects, which is going to do more than just buff your normal attacks. Not only is it going to give you a consistent bonus that you always have, but it will also buff any other physical damage that you do besides your normal attack. Right, so your charge attack, if you're using it, which, you're probably not. I don't know if there's any physical DPSs in the game that want to use charge attack a lot. Maybe Kaching. And then you have a character like Eula, who, if you're running this rather than a 50% physical damage bonus, then you're losing out on that bonus damage for your burst, which is a lot of damage, and you probably don't want to sacrifice that just to get some extra normal attack damage. So this set's probably better on characters that do elemental damage with their normal attacks. So, but then a lot of them, like Catalyst users, a lot of Catalyst users rely on charged attacks to do a lot of damage, right? Like Ningguang, I think Klee. I'm not really sure how Klee plays, to be honest. Even like a DPS Mona or whatever. Like, you're using a lot of charge attacks on those characters. So the next character I could think of is like Yoimiya. This would probably maybe be a good set on Yoimiya. Yeah, I can't really think of another character off the top of my head that would want to use this. Now, another thing is both of these artifact sets give attack plus 18% as the 2-piece effect. So if you really just want to farm that effect and just run like attack, the 2-piece attack buff on people, they're like, this is a good domain to just farm that. But at the same time, like, personally, I'd rather just go farm the emblem domain where you can get Shimenawas as well as emblem pieces, which are super good on a lot of characters. So this, honestly, I feel like this is a domain I would never farm. The Chasm is looking pretty cool. Definitely looking forward to it, and always looking forward to new areas. I'm really hoping there's going to be a lot of underground area to explore. So yeah, can't wait to dive into that, and also check out the new Archon quest. It's been quite a while since we've seen Dane. Really looking forward to more Archon quest. Unfortunately, the events this patch aren't looking too great. This one here is a combat event. That looks fine. And we're getting another Theater Mechanicus. And I do enjoy Theater Mechanicus, so that's fine. But all the other events and stuff just looked pretty lame. So, for me at least, all of the appeal of 2.6 comes entirely from the Chasm, its combat event, and the story with Dane. That's pretty much everything. Everything else is pretty forgettable, uninteresting looking. I don't really have much expectations for the festival event. I have no interest in any of the banners that'll be this update, but that's fine because I just spent everything I had on Miko, so got plenty of time to save for the next character I want, which probably won't be until version 3. And I think that's everything I have to say, so I will see you later.